Welcome everyone to Combat Wrestling Trivia. Tonight, the second match in Faction Warfare begins as the loser of this match will trade places in their faction with Nico Rigoli. We will find out who that will be, and the winner moves on to a possible Twitch TV title match. Let's take it to that match right now. Welcome in, everyone. We are here with another great match. Welcome in, Topher. Welcome in, Dwayne. We have two. They can't hear you, JPO. You're still muted. On my end, anyway. Oh, okay. Welcome in, Steve Mesa. He's here, too. Thank you, everyone, for watching. J Peck is here. Jonathan Peck, he's here. Who's getting a sub for me tonight? Yeah, Jonathan Peck is here. He's a big CWT guy. We are going to go ahead and introduce our players because we are on... great for you. That's great for you, JPO. Anyway, introducing first, he is a member of the Nation of Defamation, which he only found out that Travis Faye was leading him just a few days ago. It's the real Jacob Barber. How you doing, Jacob?
Yeah, I feel like a great team member. I'm very sorry that I haven't been up to date on who's in my faction. So maybe I deserve to be kicked out and go somewhere else. But I hope not, because I really want to beat JPO because he's kind of a dick.
Speaking of going somewhere else, don't go to Arizona because they only have spicy McChickens. Because we all heard about it, but it's JPO. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah, I'm Jacob Barber. I'm gonna win.
Imagine being 30
hey
and
everybody.
action figures.
Hey, you just jealous because I've got a sweet collection.
That was pretty awesome.
But I'm feeling good, Chris. Representing the Pepperoni Factory, the #1 faction here in CWT. Unlike this Defamation or whatever this other, I don't even know about those other groups because there's only one group that matters. Unless I lose and then I get switch groups, then that's the group that's gonna matter. But unless that doesn't happen, then this is the group that matters. Pepperoni Factory for life.
Did you just point to the sky like one of us was dead? All right.
Hayes, I miss you.
As you say that, dude just went to the chat. Nico's here as well. He wants you guys to get a question about Shark Week because that's what I asked him a question about on our last
Shark
match.
Week. What?
I think I tested that with you.
I don't remember things, man. You probably asked the same questions you tested me on.
Well, we're going to go ahead and start with round number 1. 4 questions worth 1 point each. 2 questions each based on the first round strike given by both combatants. 1 final question with 4 possible answers in random category. 1 point per correct answer. 8 total points available per player. So, we are going to go ahead and start with your first questions in Wrestlers in Movies. And your question is...
Don't get to bet your loonies.
Yes, I'll do that while we do this. Which current SmackDown superstar appeared in the 2019 film Hobbs and Shaw?
The Rock's the current SmackDown star? That's weird.
Oh, so it's not.
Yes, but go ahead, bet your loonies. Will it be Jacob Barber? Will it be JPO? Go ahead and bet right now as these guys are in. Jacob, what do you got?
Roman Reigns.
And JPO?
Roman Reigns, my tribal chief.
Roman does reign. But we were looking for Joe Anoa'i. No,
Joe?
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
And your second question. Which 2004 film saw Triple H have a supporting role as Yarko Grimwood? Jarko Grimwood.
Bullshit.
What?
Actually. No, is it?
Don't blame... Dude wrote these questions. Don't blame me. Well,
No, I blame me for letting dude write questions.
He just wrote the movie questions. Everything else was me.
Oh, I think I do have this. Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
I guess I was thinking of something else.
Rat's House of Retro is rating with a party of 2. Welcome in JP from Rat's House of Retro. Go ahead and follow Rat's House of Retro. He is a trivia guy as well. But, JPO, what do you have?
Blade Trinity.
And Jacob Barber.
Blade Trinity.
Blade Trinity is correct as we move on to our next categories. Welcome in, Michael Turner. And we're
Michael
moving
Turner,
on.
my boy, I miss you.
And your question, WrestleMania. Who is the WWE champion going into WrestleMania 30?
All right, give me a second. 85.
Welcome in, Dave Boyce. You want a free subscription? I can't do that.
94.
It's
04.
2014.
2014?
2014.
Doesn't help. IC champ. No, WWE champ.
Thank you, everyone watching. But yes, as commented by Dwayne earlier, we have reached 101 followers, which means at the end of the stream,
Yeah.
we'll be announcing our new championship.
What?
Yeah, that was the goal. If we reached over 100 by the end of June, I would announce the new championship.
Finally, a 24/7 title where I just got to message the person before I hand the question if they get it wrong.
Jacob Barber, what do you got?
Randy Orton.
And JPO.
Hell yeah, Brock Lesnar.
Randy Orton is the correct answer. If you remember, Jordan, that is where the streak was ended.
Huh? What streak?
I don't know, some streak about something.
Rob Van Dam's.
Yes.
Oh,
that still hasn't
Brock was
ended.
fighting Taker.
Oh, that hasn't ended.
And your second question.
New Mania shit. Give me an old Mania question.
Which two future members of Degeneration X were the managers for the IC Championship match at WrestleMania 11 in 1995? So there was an IC title match, and both guys had a member of DX in their corner. Who were those two members of DX? If you reach 105 followers, you give me a free subscription. Do you know what? Dave, if you can get me to 105 followers by the end of the stream, I will give you a subscription.
Oh, yeah. I guess it makes sense. Maybe? No.
It is a lot of work. But subscriptions are expensive, Dave. But, Dave, did you know if you have Amazon Prime linked to your Twitch account, you can subscribe for free?
I don't know how to do that. It's complicated, Chris. Can you run me through it?
Maybe after this match if you're around. Alright, looks like you're both in JPO. What do you have?
1, 2, 3, Kid Rhodey.
And Jacob Barber.
I said Road Dogg and Billy Gunn.
Correct answer is Road Dogg and the 1-2-3 Kid. Tying up the game at JPO. I'm not sure, Dave. It's in your account settings somewhere. It'll say like you want to link your Amazon because Amazon owns Twitch. That's why. All right. So your 4-point question today comes in the category of the Royal Rumble, and your question is: who are the final 4 competitors in the 1992 Royal Rumble match?
Who's number 4?
I'm not second guessing myself this time. I'm very confident in 3 of these.
This time it's Billy Gunn.
That's what are the 3 I'm confident in? Obviously.
Sure, I'm in.
All right, everyone good? Jacob Barber, what do you have?
I have Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Sid, and Mr.
Son of a bitch.
And JPO.
I had the same 3 in Flair, Hogan, Sid, and I said Papa.
All right. Well, I will let you know that your correct answers are Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Sid, and Macho Man Randy Savage was the last one. So you both got 3 on that one, giving us a score going into round number 2 of 6-6. So go ahead and update that on your screen. 6-6.
Yeah, high five, only marks.
Pez is here.
Thursdays on the Movie Hero Network. Chris was on it once.
All right. I was. And I got yelled at by Pez.
You were so good. You
You only said that because I voted for you. All right. 4 questions for each player based on the second strength provided for the match. Each correct answer will award 1 point. There's no steals. 4 total points available. Round number 2. And we're going to start with you, Jacob Barber. And your questions come in the category of NXT before 2.0. And your first question is, which NXT title is vacant heading into the first NXT takeover?
The women's title.
That is correct. And your second question. Who challenged for the NXT North American Championship on Night 2 of Stand and Deliver 2021 after winning a 6-person gauntlet the night before?
Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. Let's go with, because I have no idea. Let's go with Damian Priest.
That is incorrect. It was future NXT North American Champion Bronson Reed.
Ah.
And your third question. What type of match did Tommaso Ciampa defeat Johnny Gargano in at TakeOver Brooklyn 4?
Ooh. Oh, there's two in my mind. Last Man Standing?
That is correct for another point, bringing you up to 8. And then your final question is, which tag team successfully defended the NXT Tag Team Championships in the main event of the last episode of NXT a week before 2.0 began?
It's not begun.
Hey, it's the very last non-2.0 match.
No, it's yeah, no, it's very, very fair, very fair. I don't even know if they were still a team. MSK.
That is correct, bringing you up to 9.
Ooh.
So we will update your score, Jacob. You got 3 points there, bringing you up to 9 as we move on to you, JPO.
Okay, deliver, baby.
And you chose ROH the first 5 years.
Shit.
And your question is, who was the first ROH champion?
What? Loki.
We were looking for Caval. No, I'm kidding. That's correct.
Senchi.
Who was the first tag team to win the ROH Tag Team Championships more than once?
Ooh, more than once. Let me think about it. Could be the obvious answer. Somebody before that. It's not the first chance.
Or is it?
It's not those. Oh, did they do it before even them?
Maybe.
Oh, hell yeah!
Thank you for the subscription, Dave. You figured out how to use Prime. Thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna say Punk and Cabana.
Punk and Cabana were the seconds. The first person team to do it was the obvious one, the Briscoe brothers.
Damn it! I knew they did it like the Gauntlet and round robin. I thought maybe they was before.
Yeah. And then the Briscoes lost their second reign to Punk and Cabana for their second reign.
I even tried to
Damn it!
Told you.
And your third question is...
Just stick with the Briscoes. It's the Briscoes. That's my answer now. No,
what was the name of the stable that was led by Larry Sweeney?
Sweet and Sour Inc.
That is correct. And then your last question
This time for real. Oh,
yes. Is which former WWF light heavyweight lost to Jay Lethal at Final Battle 2004 under the name of the Weapon of Mass Destruction 2? So they were just someone that was in the light heavyweight division in the WWF.
Yeah, this is Jay Lethal at Final Battle under the name of Weapon of Mass Destruction 2. Okay.
I had a lot to write here, but I will tell you they were accompanied by Prince Nana.
No, that I knew, because yeah, that was his whole thing. That was a Nana. I knew that. Man, my good friend Evan was the masked Fipper, but that's not what you're asking. Okay, hold on. Let's think about that. Okay, that's not him. Let me be him. No.
To Danny Jr.
Shut up! You don't even like that movie, you son of a bitch. You're a Happy Gilmore guy. See the Flash yet, Chris? What'd you think?
No.
Hold on! Oh my god! Did saying that joke get my answer? Is it Flash Flanagan?
That is correct for a point.
Oh my god! I think the joke got me the answer.
That is messed up. But yes, the correct answer is Flash Flanagan.
Yes, because I'm like, I know this in the back of my head. I'm like, that's right, because I knew him from IWA Puerto Rico. He was a light heavyweight for a second. I was like, poor guy, can't even like get a real match in Ring of Honor.
All right.
Okay.
So that moves us up, keeping us tied 9-9. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard in my life.
Make more jokes, baby.
Is we're going to move on to the Battle Zone round, and the Battle Zone works like this. One question with at least 10 possible answers will be asked. The player with the low score will start until they 5 guesses each. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. 5 total points available per player. But Jacob,
Player,
you on the
shit,
top of the
I was
screen.
distracted.
And today, your Battle Zone comes in the category of Monday Night Raw. And your question is, I've been doing this one a lot lately, so let's see if people are paying attention.
Shit.
Who are the 10 wrestlers to win the main event of a Raw exclusive pay-per-view event starting with the 2002 brand split? Starting with you, Jacob.
Let's go with Triple H.
And Jordan.
I'll say Shawn Michaels.
Jacob.
Today, Junior.
Uh,
Yeah, how's that feel? Not good, huh?
Feels nice.
Okay, I'll do it again. Today, Junior.
The Rock.
JPO.
Do I have to say it, or can I just say name redacted? Benoit.
Okay. We also, it's CWT, we accept the Rabid Wolverine.
Okay.
Jacob.
Pegasus Kid.
I don't know how far out it goes. I'll just say Goldberg.
That was my next one, legit. I'll say Randy Orton.
Okay. And Barber, back to you.
Should have been keeping track of these.
It's my initial that wrote it on the board. You see where I'm playing?
Yes. Is that like a double-sided whiteboard?
And that's a trophy.
Oh,
No, this
fancy.
is cardboard.
Oh, okay.
I bought a new one, but it's too big, I feel. Too big.
The Undertaker.
Okay. And JPO.
Batista?
And Barber, your final one.
I'm good, am I going to sleep? Or no, I'm not.
I'm not 100% on this one, but I'll say Chris Jericho.
Okay. And JPO finishes off.
I'm not even really sure, like, what's a good answer. All right. Let's go with... Ric Flair. Maybe Evolution main event.
All right. So your correct answers are Triple H, Goldberg, Chris Benoit, Randy Orton, Batista, John Cena, Kurt Angle, Edge, Shawn Michaels, and Booker T. Or King Booker. So, Jacob, you got 2. Jordan, you got 4. Give him a score of 13-11 heading into the final round.
But I guess I associated SmackDown.
He was technically a SmackDown superstar, but it was a Champion of Champions match. But he was a Raw pay-per-view.
Oh, you sneaky king.
All right. So, we're going to move on to the final round. And the final round, it works like this. 3 points per correct answer. Starting at low score, each player will choose three numbers between 1 and 20. Each player will answer their own question until they take the lead. If the player's out of questions not at the lead, the game is over. If one player runs out of question per leader answers any of theirs, a knockout is declared. If there's a tie after both players answer theirs, but there will not be a tie today, so we currently have a 2-point swing. Also, welcome in JB3. He is here now with a yo.
JB3, JB3.
All right, but before we begin, Jacob Barber, number between 1 and 3 to shuffle the final round.
Don't say it.
2.
Yeah, he didn't say it.
All right. So, Jacob, your 3 numbers, please, between 1 and 20.
Between 1 and 20. Let's go 15,
Okay.
5,
Okay.
and 10.
All right. And JPO.
15, 5,
You
and
can't-
10? 14, 4, 9.
Good numbers. Good numbers.
Okay. Good answer. Good answer. No. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So everybody says.
Jacob,
Answers
you're going to
already
go
on the
ahead.
board. How can it be good?
Yeah, we're going to start with you. And your first question comes in the category of the Royal Rumble. And your question is, who is the only wrestler to win a championship during the 3 undercard matches of the 2011 Royal Rumble? There's only 3 undercard matches because that was the 40 man.
Oh, hence, leading the witness.
I gave you the years so the WrestleManias.
No.
Relax.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
But, like, there's legit, like, movie leagues that would have been, like, he gave out LA. Hence, like, yeah, I've been there, man. He might have muted himself, but bless you anyway. Oh, nope, one more.
There it goes.
Ooh, that's fancy.
I'm just going to say... honestly don't know. Cody Rhodes.
Good answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Eve Torres.
Ah,
JB3 says it's trivia week at ASAT and WWT.
yeah, it means I'm bored and got a lot of free time week. I mean, trivia week.
Oh my god. All right, so Jacob will move to your second question. It is number 5. It is in the category of our friends at Strictly for the Culture. StrictlyForTheCulture.ca. They are black-owned, independently operated, offering free shipping on all orders mailed to Canada and the United States. Check them out at StrictlyForTheCulture.ca, as well as on Twitter at AlwaysSFTC for their exclusive merchandise, including the Monty Brown hoodie I always wear.
Yeah.
So, Jacob, your question in Black Excellence is... The Street Profits won their first NXT Tag Team Championships at NXT TakeOver 25 in which type of match?
I should know this. I'll just say ladder match.
That is correct for 3 points.
Nice.
Bringing you up to 14. And you still have 1 question remaining, but we're going to go over to JPO to start his. And JPO, the first number you chose was number 14. And that corresponds to
Get the first one wrong, make it interesting.
WCW.
Do it for the game, baby.
And your question is, who is the special referee for the main event of Halloween Havoc 1994?
I'm gonna do it for you, Jack. I'm gonna totally get this wrong, but on purpose. I'm sorry. Let's see. So that's
Channeling my inner Paul Beat here, don't judge me.
Yeah, 'cause I know you know this.
Is it? Oh, yeah, it has no VHS. The Barber final answer.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Mr. T.
Oh, it's WWE
Mr.
T.
I was only 4 at the time. I couldn't look in there.
And your
Was it
second question is in the category of factions and tag teams. And your question is, at TNA Bound for Glory 2014, Abyss and Tommy Dreamer lost to which tag team in their final match in TNA as a team?
Now you're saying final matches and the people you're
The
asking.
answer is their final match as a team. The answer.
Okay,
is.
because I was like, was it Biz and Tommy Dreamer a team?
Hey, yeah, it's hard to word that kind of thing, but yeah, looking for this team that is the answer was their final match at TNA as a team.
14. I'm just gonna say Beer Money.
That is incorrect. We were looking for Team 3D or the Dudley Boys would have accepted both. Team 3D.
Oh, that's also my fault for misreading. All right. I misread that it was also just as in TNA. Okay.
Okay.
It's for the match though. You're just making it interesting.
Yeah, make it interesting.
Appreciate that.
JPO, you still have one question remaining,
I gotta do it.
and it comes in the category of body guys and gals, Dim's favorite category.
Fucking
And your
Jim.
question is, we're going to the body gals for this one, and it is, at which 2000 event did
Jesus.
China win her second WWE Intercontinental Championship?
2000 and your second.
He's a body guy.
It's
So
the first
this is
one.
a 2000 pay-per-view event.
I'm gonna say Armageddon. And your winner.
The winner of this match,
And
moving on to face
No Mercy.
Ryan Payne for a Twitch TV title match, is
how math works.
Jacob Barber. You have won this match. Correct answer was SummerSlam.
Oh, so I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't have that at all.
SummerSlam. No Mercy was her first one. People in chat say No Mercy. No Mercy was the first one in 1999. 2000 for
Oh,
SummerSlam.
that's why I'm fucking that
So,
up. Yeah.
which means Jacob Barber, you have won this match with score 14-13. We have 4 minutes before you got to get out of here, so we're going to make this quick. So, Jacob, you're now going to be playing Ryan Payne sometime very soon at the CWT and Lights Out Trivia co-promoted Survivor event. But Jacob, your thoughts on this win and your thoughts on that match?
This was a good match here, back and forth. Tough round for JPO here in the final round. I'm not sure I would have gotten any of those questions either. So it's all the luck of the draw. Because it was pretty close those first 3 rounds. We were kind of neck and neck. So it just shows that hey, it could go either way in this final round. And as far as looking forward to the match against Ryan, I think I faced him once before in the previous iteration of CWT, and it was also a pretty good match. So I'm looking forward to it. I mean, he knows what he knows, so maybe I'll just try to brush up on some stuff that could come up in this final round and just hope for the best.
Yes, indeed. So we will find out when that happens, and we will try to schedule that. It should be one of the easiest matches I've had to schedule because you're both in the same time zone. But JPO, you will be now switching factions with Nico. Nico has joined the Pepperoni Factory, and you have joined the Underdogs. But before you talk, I need to announce that as of this match being over, we are now opening up trades for faction members. So if both faction leaders agree to a trade, the trade will happen as long as both faction members agree. So you can now start moving members. Just let me know if anything gets agreed upon. But JPO, your thoughts and your thoughts on the future in CWT.
As far as my retirement, no, it just sucks, man. When the questions aren't in the favorites, what fucking hate fucking wheels. Who's in my faction?
It'll be you, Topher, Sean Redmond, Papa West, and Hunter.
Christ, someone trade me. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Glad you could be here. And announcing before everyone goes, because we still have 2 minutes before Barbara has to leave, the new championship is going to be called the Combat Wrestling Trivia Progressive Championship. And that means that it will be only people that are eligible for this championship is if you have an overall record in CWT of less than 50%. So if you're under 500, you can compete for this championship. But if you hold the championship and you get to 50%, you will automatically get a Twitch TV title match. So that is that championship. More details to come on that and how we were going to decide the first champion. But thank you to everyone for being here and watching. I need to update the loonies for the winner.
See, this is all a ploy for loonies. Because whoever voted on Barber got some good loonies, and I'm going to split it with me.
Nobody did, so everyone lost their loonies.
See? Suck it, y'all. Fuck your loonies.
Sorry.
All right. So, thank you to everyone for being here tonight, and we will see you all very soon as we have a new player debuting against JV3 this week. Welcome to CWT, Jacob Cameron. He will be joining. Thank you to everyone for being here, and have a great night.
I'm going to kill myself.